All right, now we will start example 4. Leonore, so you remember her from exercise 1, has found a second wireless company that has a similar method from its finding its cost. So the same thing like we did in example 1, we're going to kind of do it in example 2. All right. So the second company states its access fee is 15 cents and its usage rate is 0.044 per minute. So basically 4 cents per minute. The total cost is 15 cents just to access the internet and 4 cents per minute. So this is basically our equation that we have here. Okay? And basically, I like to write it in the form that we know. We know Y is going to be our total cost. Per minute, so anything that you see per minute, per pound, per day, anything that's going to change when the number change, then that means that is our slope. So just like any other time, I like to put our slope first, just like how we were taught. All right? And now start it out. No matter if we use 0 minutes or we use 100 minutes, we would have to pay 15 cents. So I wanted to rewrite the equation on how we're used to doing this. So in the situation above, what is the independent variable? So we know this independent variable, what would we know is that it would be our number of minutes. Because each person would choose a different amount of minutes. Now, what does our dependent value depends on? It's not like it's a set price, because different prices would be different months, because we can use different amount of minutes each month. So our dependent variable is our cost. It depends on how much minutes we use to know how much where we will be spending for the wireless company. Now, it says construct a linear function that models the total session cost based on the number of minutes used. Like before, they want to know write an equation. And luckily, we already written one because we wanted to put in y equals form. So before, just like I said before, y is the total cost. We know our slope is 4 pennies per minute. And we know just to start and just to access the wireless company fee, it is 15 cents. Okay, great. Now how do you know? Hold on. All right. How do you know that the equation above is a function? Just like we did for the top one. We know that each input has one output. Think about it. If I spend 0 minutes on the phone, I know I have to pay 15 cents. But if I spend 2 minutes on the phone, I know that I have to not only pay 15 cents, but I have to add additional 8 cents to my cost that month. So we know for each minute, a different price will come for each different minute. So, like I said before, if I did not use any internet that month, my bill would be 15 cents. But if I say I only want to use 2 minutes, my bill would not only be 15 cents, but I have to add 8 cents to it, which would be 23 cents. So each minute gives myself a different cost. So each input only has one output. And I would say that again. Each input one output. All right. Now it says use the linear function you wrote above to fill in the missing variables in the table to the right. Okay, cool. So I'm going to write y equals 0.04x plus 15. All right, so we know that this is our y-intercept. So I'm going to put this right here, 15. Great. Just like we did before, if we do not know how to get the next answer for 10, we would just simply plug in. So I would get my calculator and I will do 0.04, oopsie, times times 10 plus 0.15. And altogether that would be 55 cents if I spend 10 minutes on the internet. And I would do this for each one. Y equals 0.04 times 20 plus 0.15. 0.04 times 20 plus 15. Oopsie, I think I did this wrong. Make sure you put your decimal just like I did. I made a mistake. 0.04 times 20 plus 0.15. This will give me 95 cents. And I would do it for each one. So go ahead, use your calculator, and do each one. .04 times 30 plus 0.15 equals $1.35. 0.04 times 40 plus 0.15 equals 175. 0.04 times 50 plus 0.15 equals $2.15, and 0.04 times 60 plus 0.15 equals $2.55. If you notice anything, while the x's are going up by tens, the y axis is going up by 40 cents. So you could have just added 40 cents to the next number to predict which one will go up if we're still going up by 40s. Now, E, it says plot these points on the original graph in exercise 1. And what ways do the lines for the two compare differs? So I'm going to look back and go back to exercise 1. And I'm going to write my points again. So 0 I had 0.15, 10 I had 0.55, 20 I had 0.95, 30 I had 135, 40 I had 175, and I'm going to come over here because I don't have another. Oh, what I do? 50 I had 215. And 60, I had 255. So we're going to compare and see which one is better for her pocket. So 0 is at 15. So I'm going to have somewhere a little bit above. Okay. 10, we had... It was at, what is that? 55, so a little bit above this one. All right. $20.95. So real close to the $1, but not it. Not, you know. 30, we had $135. 40, $175. So right in the middle of this one. 50, $2.15. So a little bit above the $2. And 60, $2.55. So just like we did in the last time, we're going to connect the dots. All right. So when I look at this, this is company 1. That was the original company we looked at. And this is company 2. When I look at it, I look like if I wanted to save my money in my pocket, I would go with company 1. Just because it looks like their startup fee is cheaper and the way it's going up is much cheaper. So I would stick with company 1. So we're going to turn back to E. It says plot these points on the original graph in exercise 1. We did that. In what ways do the lines for the two companies compare? I would say company 2, like we said before, company 2 line is steeper, and that's because their slope is much bigger. And that's only because they charge 40 cents while the other company charged 30 cents a minute. So I say it's steeper because it has a bigger slope. So while company 1 was only charging 30 cents and company 2 was charging 40 cents, it made my price and it made my line go much steeper. All right, thank you. For your homework tonight, you have to finish the rest of your package. Please do so quietly. Thank you. Bye-bye.